an activity to become a musician, to liberate, to be free, and you are, but you are not at the end. Because we know that if we get absent-minded or not alert in mind does with us not what we really want, is that to feel love. No? The mind has control upon us, and it's going. It goes to the side of questioning and judging and all this stuff that is not true. It's not the real thing. The real thing is lovely, is love and is peace and is beauty and is joy. But we are under wars, we are under fights all the time. Not only the macro wars going on in the planet, just an individual war. We have to be sometimes aware that we are in war with ourselves, and that's why we discuss with the others, because we are projecting our own world. And why that happens? That's a difficult thing to say about.
I like what you said before about manipulation, because this is something I've written about, and which I also believe we are manipulated. Not all of us. If you're conscious of it, you're able to break away from it. But many people, I feel, are manipulated by forces beyond their control. What's your opinion on that?
My opinion is that it can be true that when mankind awakes in the Neolithic, more or less, with agriculture and starting to open their minds and to make a nice society and a nice world, they started to be manipulated by forces from the universe.
Yeah.
It seems that there are two races,
yeah.
the Pleiadians and the Reptilians.
Between them
they had a fight, and the objective was to own the planet Earth. And how? Manipulating mankind mind. So here it came to slavery and the construction of pyramids and all these things. That can be that men did it by themselves, but it's very strange that happens in the moment of history that man was not ready to think about such a mathematics and philosophical level.
And cosmic stuff so high, yeah.
Then we received some information suddenly from someone who came down to Earth in the chariot of fires. They took the Bible, and many examples of that you find all throughout all the books written, important books.
In all the legends and all the myths, there's something you can learn from it, and you've got to put it together like a puzzle. This I've found. I mean, in my books, it's just another, concept of it. I've written the Pleiadians as allies with the Zeta Reticulans, the Sirians, the Alpha Centaurians, different planets from each star system in an alliance. And in one of my books, there was a big war with the lizards, reptilians from one dimension. And in later books, I've written them in as they're also sentient races of reptilians, which are good, So it's like with every species, there's good and bad humans, good and bad. Pleiadians may be good and bad reptilians, and I've tried to make that balance so everyone doesn't look at reptilians as negative. For example, David Icke, he's probably the top guy in the world who hates them and is against them or whatever. But I've tried to. I've listened to a lot of stuff what he's talked about and videos he's made, and in one way I share that also the same opinion, but I also feel from ones that I feel I've met and known about and researched, there's ones just like us who are the same like human. They're a more ancient species, from the time of the dinosaurs or whatever, but I believe there's ones that have evolved and they're sentient and they're good people. Maybe they don't live here, maybe some live here, but maybe in other places they're trying to just exist as well. This is what I feel. But I mean, tell me your opinion, because it's good.
I think that here in this planet coexist many races.
Many races, yeah.
I think, for example, the biological diversity of species living together in this planet, nothing to do a cow with a mosquito. How is possible that happens? That diversity. You find whatever you want in an elephant, a dolphin. It's amazing. And among human beings too. I mean, it's nothing to Chinese with an American or an Arabian with a Jewish or whatever. That's why they are fighting somehow. because they want to reaffirm their identity in taking the power of the planet, something like this.
Yeah, yeah. And I got to say this on camera because I knew some guys, I still know some guys I met in Strasbourg, which are Muslim. They're mostly from places like Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and North African countries. But these guys, we got an expression in English. They're the salt of the earth. They took me in like a brother.
Yeah.
I was born a Catholic. They know Catholic orientation, but they treat me like a brother. They didn't try to push their religion down my throat or
because
anything.
They are people that beyond all these frontiers, and
exactly.
You find that everywhere, on the both sides, you know.
And I look at them like a brother, you know. I respect their religion,
they are,
you know,
and they have a beautiful religion. I mean,
and all this terrorism hype from the past.
You really feel all the religions are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the church, to the Russian church here in Geneva, and you find a beautiful ritual, very old. And you go wherever, you go to India, and you get to the temple, I mean, the energy there is amazing, and when you learn about lots of people, it's huge.
Yeah.
But everything has both sides somehow. And
there's extremists, and there's orthodox, and there's ones that are just more relaxed, or in whatever religion or belief system. Or I mean, I try to be very open-minded to everybody's beliefs. I think that's the only way I can learn myself. You know, I can learn something from everybody and share with everybody something that I've got to share. You know, and at the same time, I try not to ram my beliefs down people's throats. I just try to share it with them. Write about it.
At the end, I think the matter is to share the feeling about to be alive, and all this discussion and what we are talking is just like mind entertainment. Mind entertainment, and of course, it's better if you entertain your mind correctly. That's
and this guy, I just got to tell you, this guy is an entertainer. Tell him what you play. It's going to be on YouTube.
I'm a guitar player, a Spanish guitar player, and I play a bit of every style. Because I believe all the styles are beautiful, all the religions are beautiful. The thing is how to play, how to interpret, how to feel, how to play with the energy rightly.
And you're Spanish originally, huh? From Barcelona.
From Barcelona.
I've got to go to Spain. I've never been to Spain, so it's gonna maybe this winter time. It'll be the first time I've got to go there and experience it. Spain, the Spanish feeling.
Spain is different.
Learn some Spanish piano at least. You know, I believe that to learn the style, you've got to really be in the environment with the people. To feel it.
If you want to learn
Brazilian music, example, African music.